When did you truly master the subject matter that you teach every day? Was it in high school, college, graduate school, on the job? For most of us, we do gain a great deal of understanding through school and other real-world experiences. However, when you had to teach your subject matter to a classroom of students for the first time, that's when you really buckled down and learned to master the material. It's quite simple, really. When you have to struggle with teaching someone else, we naturally have to develop a very deep understanding of the materials. So, why don't we have our students teach the materials as a way of assessing their learning? Tools such as Camtasia not only make this possible, but entirely feasible. Let's say you're teaching a biology class. Instead of having your students simply complete all the even number problems in Chapter 4, assign the students to record a screencast to teach the other students how to complete one or even two of the problems. Each student could then tackle a smaller subset of the problems, but by having to teach others how to complete the problem or understand the concept, they will gain a deeper understanding of the materials. You can then have the students load their videos up to your course website or learning management system and share their videos with each other. Have the students critique each other's work. Very quickly, you will have a library of videos that will show how and why to complete each and every problem. Your students will become more engaged with the materials. There are many ways you can apply this simple idea of having students record instructional screencasts about the materials that they're learning in your class. One thing to note about this type of project: you will need to have access to screen recorders for your students. But here are a few ideas you can use in case you find it difficult to get enough copies of Camtasia for all of your students. The first idea is to simply direct your students to one of the free screen recording programs on the market today, such as Jing. Jing is a free recorder by TechSmith, the same company that makes Camtasia. But Jing has a limit of only being able to record 5 minutes for each video. Now that should be more than enough for most student projects. Alternatively, many of our students these days have their own smartphones, which have video cameras built into them. Your students could simply use the smartphone that they already own to make the recording. And then there is always that one lonely computer in the back of your classroom, or that computer lab down the hall. There are a lot of different options, but the general process of having your students record instructional screencasts really will help engage the learners in the materials that you're already teaching them.